Namaste, everyone, and welcome. Here we are for Anchor to Light, part two for what is today? Monday. So before we start, let's ask for blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui, Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light, and soothing, healing energy. We thank you in full faith, and so be it. All right. So hope all of you are having a wonderful day or evening. And so today we're talking about this morning letting things pass. In other words, if there's something that bothers you, uh, eating you up, you just say, okay, this too shall pass. And it's actually one of the secrets of having inner peace. There are a lot of things we cannot control, there are things we can control. Regardless, it's how you respond to them will determine whether you're going to be pissed off or happy. It's as simple as that. Okay, so just go back to that lesson and study it again. Some of you are creating your own prison. Prison of what? Worry, upset, anger. You're swimming in it. So the whole idea here is you go, okay, well, everybody makes mistakes. Let the matter pass, right? So go back to that lesson. It's an important one I had to learn. And it allows you to get through day by day without always something weighing down on you. All right. So for this session, just a reminder for all of us. Confucius said, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So think about it. If you look at a child, how does a child learn to walk? Do you think by the time the child tries, okay, got it the first time? I think based on what we know, the only child that's able to do that was Prince Siddhartha. At least that's what the story that we're told. Prince Siddhartha later became the Buddha. So the story is he came out of the womb and started walking. So I think he's the only exception. You look at every child, what happens? They fall, they get up. They fall, they get up. And they keep getting up. Every time they fall, so at some point, they stop falling. And now and then, if they fall again, well, no problem. They get up again. And this is very important because a lot of us, you have a tendency to say, oh, I can't believe I screwed up. I messed up. And what happens? Energy follows where you put your attention to. So you messed up, what do? You dwell in it. It's the same thing as we covered in the earlier session. People have a tendency to dwell. They love to swim in misery. True? Not true. So, you mess up. I can't believe I screwed that one up. Okay, anyway, at least at the minimum, I know what not to do now. So, you're moving forward. You fall, you get up. You fall, you get up. Now, some of you say, oh, I heard that lesson before. Yeah, me too. So many times. What happens? When you go through a difficult time, we forget these teachings. True? Not true. So I remember my teacher used to say, in the Chinese tradition, they say, if you take a hard rubber ball, the harder it hits the ground when you throw it, the higher it bounces up. And that's always, for me, every time I mess up, that's what I think of. I go, okay, I screwed up big time. Well, the good news is, number one, at least I know what not to do again. And number two, what lessons have I extracted from it so that when I bounce off this mistake, I can actually be much better than before I made the mistake. True? I know some of you go, yeah, I never thought of that. Or some of you go, I heard that before, but the question is, am I doing it? You see, the whole idea here is there's a tendency for us to swim in it. Right? You messed up, or for whatever reason, intentionally or not, and we keep blaming ourselves and have difficulty forgiving ourselves. So, although this might be a separate lesson than the one we did earlier, but it's the same. Earlier this morning, when we had that session, we're talking about, okay, when somebody hurt us, let the matter pass. Right? Let the matter pass. So you won't extend the suffering. Tonight, it's the same thing. If we mess up, you can keep dwelling on it, And there's a high probability you'll make that mistake again, because the more you think about it, what happens? The more you're gonna go, oh yeah, how do I know I'm not gonna mess it up again? In that last relationship, I did this, I did that. How do I know I'm not gonna do it again? So right there and then, your energy is going in that direction. You're feeding it. But if you say, okay, anyway, that was a mistake. I feel bad about it. I learned a lesson. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Let's disintegrate that energy. Let's focus on what we want and pour my energy into it. That's how you bounce up like that. So the lesson this morning is for other people. The lesson tonight is for ourselves. And the nice thing about this is, once you have the awareness, like, oh, okay, I'm nagging myself, right? Sometimes we nag other people, but oftentimes we nag ourselves. I can't believe I did that, and it just plays like a broken record in your head. And I remember one of the things they teach in Buddhism is one of the causes of suffering is negative, repetitive thought. Just plays over and over and over again. Now, the good news is this. If you want to, and we usually teach this in the higher classes, we also taught it in the prosperity class, even in introduction, we taught about it. We taught it. So you just simply use violet light. Now, in many traditions, they say, oh, I have a negative thought. You say, cancel, cancel, right? You heard it before. Cancel, cancel. It works assuming you have enough willpower. I've heard it said before, oh yeah, I canceled that thought. If you have a clever one, look at their aura. If they do not have enough willpower, even though they verbally say cancel, you have to realize when you say cancel, you're using your will to dismantle that cloud of thoughts and emotions. So if you're swimming through that emotional pain or that mistake, for you to say cancel and to really mean it enough that the energy is like an energy blast, dismantling it, then you're fine. But if you're going through a lot of pain and you go, oh yeah, man, I messed up. Okay, cancel, cancel. You notice every 10 seconds, cancel, cancel. It's not working. You know why it's not working? Because there's not enough what? Energy. So the secret, the sure way of doing it is you tap your crown, you visualize your hand filled with violet light, and use that violet light like a laser beam. You go, disintegrate. Literally, you're disintegrating. Because you cannot really destroy anything, right? You know what do you call that thing? The law of conservation of matter and energy. It can neither be destroyed or created, can only be transformed. So here's what happens. When you have a negative thought or positive thought, just imagine you have prana, you're swimming in an ocean of energy. That ocean of energy, when you think of something, it coalesces into a form. That's how we call it a thought form. So that thought form is basically your intention, let's just say consciously or subconsciously, gathering this energy and putting data into it or rearranging to a data you want. In this case, oh, I'm such a bad person. I screwed up. I'm this, I'm that. So that thought form is there. So here's what happens. That thought form now sits in your aura or floats around your aura. And so when you're busy, it doesn't affect you. But the minute your mind is idle or you're trying to do something that is related to that negative thought that you had about yourself, this thing wakes up and reminds you, yeah, man, you messed up. Do you remember? You're good for nothing. Yeah, how do you know what you're going to do now? It's going to work. You go, oh, cancel, cancel. Again, it does work if your will is strong enough. Cancel. It just explodes like that. If not, the sheer way of doing it is just imagine you have violet light and just picture it in front of you. Just say erase, disintegrate. Just imagine your violet light like a laser beam literally dissolving into nothing. Of course, there are more advanced techniques, but that alone, anybody can do. Now, let me give you an example. Many years ago, we were going to travel to the Philippines for a vacation. And we were in front of our friends who were also from there. And I was telling him, hey, we're going to go for a trip, for family vacation. Or haven't been there for a while. And I remember this friend of mine, he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a real nice guy, well-meaning. He looked at me and goes, Oh, you're going to get eaten up by mosquitoes. And I said, well, okay. I paused and we got home. My wife said, you did something, right? I go, what do you mean? I know you did something. I go, what are you talking about? Because as soon as he said that, I just had this image of a cloud that was coming towards us explode. I go, yeah. So in the back of my mind, well, not in the back of my mind, when he said that, I go, disintegrate. Just act of will, disintegrate. I didn't realize that somebody's watching. So that's how you prevent it from going into you. So if it came from other people, we say disintegrate. If it's on you, same thing, disintegrate. And if you're not sure, you're new about energy, use violet light. Just use violet light, disintegrate. That's all. Anyway, go back to the lesson, and then we'll do our meditation. We are all growing and evolving, and that would involve making mistakes, a certain process, and amount of time for us to learn our lessons. So listen carefully. I know this is so obvious. As I said, a lot of you probably know this. But when you're going through it, it'll be the last thing that you will think of doing. Think about it. It's easy. Somebody messed up. You come on, get over it. At least you learn something from it. Now move on. Yeah, easy to give advice, right? But when you're the one going through it, I can't shake it off. All of us been there. That's why you have to have the awareness to wake yourself up. Go, okay, I'm swimming in this crap. I don't want to do this. So all these negative thoughts, disintegrate. As it pops up again, disintegrate. Disintegrate. You just keep doing it. At some point, disintegrate. Then you focus on what you want. So the question is, who's stronger? You, the soul, the spiritual self, or these negative thoughts that you've created? I mean, the answer is obvious. But by not exercising your position as the soul, the one that created those thoughts in the first place, guess what? They control you. That's that. Simple as that. Most people say, yeah, but you don't understand. My mind runs away. My mind just keeps going and going. Exactly the point. Who's the one who created those thoughts? I did. Okay, if that's the case, why are you letting the thoughts create you? Control you. By affirming, okay, I'm not these thoughts. I'm not these emotions. Disintegrate with violet light. That alone clears your mind and you're able to focus what you want. And some of you going, that sounds simple. It is. But most people, they don't want to do it. Part of it is because they don't know how. Now you know. Some people, and don't take this the wrong way, some people, that's how they get attention. Woe is me. I'm this, I'm that. So they're looking. Anybody looking? Nobody's looking? Oh, man, nobody's looking. Oh, somebody's looking. Oh, man, I can't believe I screwed up. I'm such a bad person. Nobody's paying attention. Okay, I guess I'm okay. I've seen that before. It's ridiculous. I mean, literally, this person, when nobody's paying attention to them, they're fine. As soon as they have some form of attention, suddenly, ooh, I need more healing. I need this, I need that. But nobody's watching, they're fine. You know what I do with those people? And they say, oh, I'm doing this. I go, oh, really? Okay, well, okay. Why don't you try meditation first? Try this, try that. And then I walk away. Then I kind of wait. If they notice I'm not giving them attention, I look back. They're fine. Of course, it's not all cases. But you can tell some people, if they're really going through stuff and they can't get out of it, you pull them out. Some people, you reach out your hand, they go, I'll take your hand, but they don't really want to take your hand because they want to swim in it to get more attention. Or worse, some people want to pull you in with them. So the best way to really help someone is to educate them. That's long term, that's the best way. Because once they realize, okay, I'm not the body, not the emotion and thoughts, I created these thoughts and emotions. Though therefore I have a choice not to create them. And I also have a choice with a certain technique to stop from creating them and disintegrating them also. That's it. You want inner peace? That's the first step. Now, I'll leave you with one thought, then we'll do our meditation. You've heard me say this many, many times, and I know some of you won't like it, and some of you even won't not only don't like it, you completely disagree. Which is, I will say to you, namaste, namaste, go away. Okay, I don't really care. The natural way of experiencing inner peace is through meditation and spiritual practice. I'll be the first one to tell you I love shortcuts to make it faster, further. Unfortunately, some people, they've been coerced into thinking, oh, if they take certain substances, that's their shortcut. That's a shortcut to hell on earth. I'm telling you. Unfortunately, I just talked to a few people last week, and that's exactly what happened. These people, they want to experience oneness, they want to experience this and that, so they start ingesting stuff, smoking stuff, and whatever to supposedly give them an opening to the divine. I've shared this with you before. Energetically, if this is the chakra, we learned this in Pranic psychotherapy. If these are your chakras, behind every chakra is like a filter, like a, like if you have sliding glass door, you have a screen door. The purpose of the screen door is so the bugs don't come in, right? So what happens if you got holes in your screen door? Bugs come in. So every time you take those substances, the reason you suddenly can see and feel and experience everything is because you tore a hole through it, or you burn a hole through it. Now, if you do it naturally when you're doing meditation, it takes time. It takes discipline, takes stillness, then it opens, and then when you're done, it closes. So, anyway, I like to always put that warning in because some people who are new, they get coerced into it, or people say, oh yeah, come on this journey with me, this so on, so on, so on. We'll go to this mountain, we'll go to this forest, we'll smoke this and drink that. I experienced this. When they come back, big fat mess. And then guess what happens? They start saying, yeah, but you see, people don't understand me because I'm already so advanced, because I experienced the divine. You are all still so earthly and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, right. A few of them, when they come for sessions, it's almost like I'm a seamstress. I start working on those chakras. By the time I'm done, they go, it's like suddenly they're present. You know what happens? Because once that's closed, they start being in their body again. Otherwise, they always say, yeah, I'm so advanced, I'm so expanded out into the universe. This human body is so limiting. It's partially true. The problem is their consciousness is inside and outside, but the filter is broken. Okay? So just keep that in mind. I know, as I said, this irks people. They get upset. Then don't come back to our channel. I don't really care. I'd rather be able to protect the ones who are willing to listen. Because, that's the beauty of pranic psychotherapy. I'm not trying to sell the class. There's the beauty of pranic psychotherapy. You understand how the chakras work. And so when people take certain substances, drink or smoke or whatever, when they tear it, at least there's a technology of sealing it up again. So if you are going through it, go to the nearest panicking center in your area. Just ask them to have them do pranic psychotherapy. Within minutes, you'll feel the difference. Within minutes. Because once they seal up that web with electric violet, at some point, the intrusion stops. Because the filter is there. And suddenly you go, wow. You're here. Clear? Keep that in mind. Anyway, I wasn't planning to talk about this, but I just sense that some people are like that. And also because last week I had to deal with a few people that, unfortunately, no matter how much I explain it, the answer always got, but you don't understand. I'm an angel that came down from heaven. I'm going, okay. I'm not kidding. Those are actually the words. You don't understand. I'm an angel that came down from heaven, and you know that made me realize who I am. And I'm looking at this person. I'm going, okay. I, I couldn't help them because they're not willing to be helped. So just keep that in mind, right? Anyway, on a positive note. So when we do our meditation right now, we're going to do meditation twin hearts. We'll bless the earth. And then as we keep blessing the earth, again, we'll just focus the energy on Ukraine. And I know some of you are saying, hey, how come there's only Ukraine? There's so many places in the world that also have problems. I completely agree. But if, you go down the street, let's say all the homes are not doing well, but one of them is on fire, which one would you put your attention at that time? The ones that are on fire. Isn't it? No, you go down the street. Each house has their problem, emotional issue, family problem, whatever problem. But a particular house in that block is burning. True, everybody needs help, but where would you put your attention? That house that's burning. And in this case, Ukraine is burning. So spiritually, we do our best. You bless the earth when you're doing meditation, but you want to focus where it's needed. That's why. Clear? I hope that clears it up because, we've had people say, yeah, you're biased, you always fit Ukraine. There's also a place, I know there are other places being affected, but I think if you go to the gas pump, to the petrol pump, you start noticing that whatever is happening in Ukraine is affecting your bottom line because affecting the cost of gasoline. Right? So just want to let you know that. Anyway, we'll do our meditation, bless the world, and then if you want to focus on somewhere else, go for it. Anyway, we're not the one blessing, so don't get big headed. It's not like, hey, you're choosing to meditate. I'm not choosing anything. I'm just helping the energy kind of move that hose where it's needed. Okay? I'm not the one blessing. You're not the one blessing. We're just kind of, well, this guy needs it. This one needs it. Clear? Shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to Master Chokoksui, Mahagu Germany, and all the high beings, thank you for the blessings of love, light, guidance, help, healing, and protection. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for this opportunity to be of service. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. Okay, let me leave you with one thought. I think this is hilarious. Um, One of the comments, it's quite a while back, that person was actually complaining that we are doing these meditations. Okay? You're not going to believe the reason that he said it's bad. He said, actually, he's referring to me, that you're doing a bad thing because you're not allowing karma to play itself out. And I'm going, definitely namaste, go away. Seriously, he said, oh, when you do this and you influence an area, then you're not allowing them to learn their lesson. I'm thinking, are you serious? That was really, he went on and on. Yeah, because we're trying to bless an area, there was some calamity. Yeah, that's not right. It's supposed to happen. It's part of nature. You should let karma takes its course. I'm going, if that's the case, if everybody's sick, don't ever take medicine, don't ever do anything. Let things happen. If you lose your job, don't try to find a job because let karma work out on its own. I mean, talk about cockamamie excuses. So if you ever meet people like that, you just say in your mind, namaste, go away. Complete waste of time. Yeah, let karma work itself out. It's part of the plan. They're supposed to suffer. I'm going, easy for you to say because you're the one yakking. If you're the one swimming in that crap, good luck to you. Okay? So, anyway, if you belong to that group of just letting things happen, then you shouldn't waste your time meditating with us because if you're miserable, then you should just let the misery take over and let things play out. Patience is somebody else's virtue, but okay, anyway, shall we? Take your left hand, tap your heart. Take your right hand, tap your crown. I love my job. Okay. least he gave me a good laugh. Okay, be aware of your heart, be aware of your hands. Visualize the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, anywhere, within my heart, within my being, let me sow unconditional love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's just recall people we know going through challenging and difficult times in their life. It could be with our families, friends, acquaintances. Bless them with hope and faith and a better life. Let us think of the people in Ukraine, the difficulties they're having. Visualize their lives turning on. Let the war completely end now. Let there be peace and divine order and restoration. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. May the people of Ukraine be blessed with hope and with faith. May the Russian people also be blessed with hope and faith. And people all around the area and the entire world, may all be blessed with hope and with faith. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light, sadness, joy. Just be aware of your heart. Your hands fill the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. So be it. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And just stay there. Be aware of your crown in your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light. Bless your family with golden light, your friends, loved ones. And let that golden light just keep spreading to the city, the country. Let it spread throughout the entire earth. And let that golden light also focus on Ukraine and the surrounding areas. Our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. So be it. May all be blessed with peace, love, and kindness. Kindness, forgiveness, understanding, tolerance. So be it. Blessings be to all. Now be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale and imagine even brighter light pouring through us and filling the earth. Just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one, we are one. We're one with God, we're one with all. And in this oneness, may every person, every being on earth be divinely blessed. So fill the earth with golden light. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit and through my soul, may every person, every being on earth, especially in Ukraine, be blessed with love and kindness. May all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. May all places of conflict, especially in Ukraine, be blessed with peace, with divine order. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. Now gently lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Imagine a golden light just floating above your head. Just look at that light above your head. The image doesn't have to be clear, it is there. Look at that light. You're not the body, you are the soul. You're not any of your emotions, you are the soul. You're not any of your thoughts, you are the soul. You are the spiritual self. Keep looking at that light. You are that light. Just say, I am that. Just keep looking at that light. I am that. I am that light. I am that love. I am that power. I am that. Be still. Om. You, the soul, that light is also chanting Om. Not your mouth, not your body, that being, that light. Om. 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 Be still. Just let go. Swim in that light. May you, the soul, the spiritual self, be immersed in intense, brilliant light. May you, the soul, the spiritual self, be immersed in an ocean of love. Be still. Allow your awareness to just keep expanding higher and higher. Just let go. Gently, slowly, very gently and slowly, come back to your body. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Very gently and slowly come back. Raise your hands in blessing again. Visualize all the people you love in front of you. Fill them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May every person, every being be blessed. So be it. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Project golden light downwards into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my teacher, Master Chokok Sri Mahaguji, remaining thank you, in full faith, and so it is. All right. I hope we had a good meditation. That part during the silence, we kind of just added some special sauce. Hope we took off either higher, wider, or just simply gone. That's good. All right. Anyway, so I think that's it. What's today? Monday. So Wednesday, I'll be traveling. I'll find a way to squeeze a meditation in, and I'll be in Florida with Tony Robbins for UPW. If you like to attend it, I highly recommend it. Just go to TonyRobbins.com. And again, the beautiful thing about it, it is virtual. So wherever you are, you can attend. All right. And let's see. Anyway, Thursday, this coming Thursday, we're having the full moon meditation. And the title of it is the essence of all religions. I think you might be interested in that. The essence. What is the essence of all religions? We'll have a short lecture and then we'll do intense meditation. And full moon is when there's so much energy pouring to the earth. You want to harness that energy to purify ourselves. We want to use it to bless our projects. We want to use it to bless the world. So it's a good time to gather together and do your meditation. All right. What else? I think that's pretty much it. And the ones who've taken Pranic healing, this March 19, which is this Saturday, I think Saturday, is the day we celebrate the day Master Hokoksui left his body. So we call it Mahasamadhi. Anyway, if you've taken Pranic healing, you should be, you go to pranichealing.com, you should have, there'll be a meditation lecture meditation we're doing. Okay, other than that, we thank you very much for joining. Oh, one last thing. A lot of you who missed the Laws of Prosperity workshop, as well as the introduction to Pranic healing, advanced Pranic healing, Pranic psychotherapy using colors and everything, that's still available. Just go to mastercode.org. Both of those are replaying every 4 hours. All right. That's it. And we will do our meditation. I'll be doing our meditations from Florida. Namaste, everyone. You all take care. And we wish you a beautiful evening, a beautiful day. God bless. Take care. Hey, yeah. What is today? Monday. So before we start, let's ask for blessing, shall we? Okay. Oh, that worked, but not.